Morning guys, episode 11, the frame. Not happy with the way it turned out. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time. I think hammering straight over the top of the frame was always a risk, and it always worked on the basis there wasn't a problem with the frame underneath the existing paintwork. I would like to take that back. So, given that, I'm going to do a double episode. First episode is going to be to strip it back to bare metal, look at what the damage is, rust, take the rust off wherever I can, get some rust, like an acid bath rust remover, and then I'm going to treat it, and then I'm going to get it powder coated, which potentially is what I should have done to begin with. But we live and learn. So, on with episode 11. So, I'm looking for a paint stripper. Now, the paint stripper that I've come up with and one that's been recommended, I mean, the reason, is this one, and it's called Star Chem Sin Strip. Star Chem Sin Strip. It basically comes highly recommended, came off the internet, it's got skull and crossbones and an acid label, always a good thing. 5 litres of brushable paint stripper contains dichloromethane and phenol. Limited evidence of carcinogenic effects, toxic if contact with skin and if swallowed, severe burns, take off all contaminated clothing. Right, apply a liberal even coat with a paintbrush, making sure no area is untreated. The scouring of the paint will help paint stripper to get to work. Leave for 10-15 minutes, inspect paint, and if it has started to bubble and crease, scrape off. If not, leave for a further 10 to 15 minutes. In some cases, a second application may be necessary. Restricted to industrial use and for professionals. And that's fucking worrying right there, isn't it? As directed, we are going to scuff down the paint, or the paint job, just to allow the paint stripper to get purchased. I've only got 1200 grit sandpaper, so obviously not the best thing that you could do with a coarser, but that's all I've got, so that's what I'm going to have to use. Glasses, mask, whenever you're using this stuff. And gloves. So I have the container that I'm going to use, which is clean. And open it, stand back. So it doesn't spray. Perfect. Don't get lungfuls of this stuff in. And I'm going to pour it into the container. So as you can see, it's a thick like gel. That should be ample. Put the cap on it. Right. Okay. We have the brush. Okay guys. This is after one coat, and it's probably been taking me about 3 minutes to get the entire thing on. And the directions for you say that I should give it about 10 minutes the first coat, with the potential for a second coat. Nitromors didn't have anywhere near this reaction. So it's blistered up within a matter of seconds. It's activated within a couple of seconds. And so the plan is now to give it the 10 minutes, and then we shall scrape what's there off, and we shall go for a second coat. Okay, this is about the second coat now. Put the first one on for 5 to 10 minutes, applied. A lot of the hammerite was removed at that point, but left the primer, a little bit of primer, and the majority of the original paintwork. So I've applied now a second coat. Second coat's probably been on for about 2 or 3 minutes, but you can see that there are parts now where that's just eating away at that as well. So there's a bit of bare metal. The other interesting bit is I'm seeing a lot more rust than I saw last time, so this was definitely the right way of going. I'm about as far as I can go. With paint stripper. I now need to get out with a sandblaster and just get the remnants off and get some of that rust down, and then I shall rust proof. I'll actually ask what the powder coater wants. I always think they should have some kind of red oxide on it, stop it rusting in future, but I think it should be rust proof before it's powder coated, but I don't know. I'll ask the guy before I do that. But the aim is at this point just to get the rest of the paint of it, finish the prep, and then it goes into the back of the car and I'll take it to the powder coater tomorrow. Right, I'll let you see when it's done.